Well, see, I'm putting together a big video against, a creator. And I have found a whole bunch of stuff on her and her husband. And I can see why she would want to discredit me. 100%. But I also want to put this out there. See, back in March of 2025, me and another person did a live. And we explained, about Hanini and how he's involved with Lecha. And right after we put it out, this is what Fraud Reporter said.
It's going to come out anyways, and at least this way you hear the truth and not some crazy bullshit like that fucking weirdo bitch last night saying the most. Dude, literally, that live, ma'am, there wasn't one thing that you guys said that was correct. Not one.
Okay, so where I will agree with Lisa on this, that lady that went live, that Lisa Boo needs help with the number one there. And somebody named T who was on the phone with her or whatever. Yeah, they need to stop because all they did was put out misinformation, lies, or stuff that has been known for a year or more. They acted like they had new information and that they have all this inside knowledge. They have nothing. I know exactly who their little mole is or their boots on the ground, and their boots on the ground doesn't even live in the state. So, because everybody already knew that Lisa's brother pees in bottles. Everybody already knew that. However, they're not all over the yard. So you can stop lying about that. Lisa does not walk around carrying a Mountain Dew bottle full of her brother's piss. In order for her to use her brother's urine to pass a urine test at her clinic, her brother would have to be on the exact same amount of methadone that she is on. You slandered a lot of people last night, including the owners of Hanini's. And I hope you're ready to face that because the owners of Hanini's know. And they have a clip of you slandering them.
So 3 months later, it's only believable if you put it out, right, Fraud Reporter? So, Fraud Reporter, if I put it out on my page, you say it's fucking fake because you know my source. Who's to say it wasn't the same person that put it out on your page, only I found out sooner, which would just prove how butt sore you get when somebody else gets the info on your precious, my precious. See, Fraud Reporter, like it or not, I have somebody that is in daily contact with her. And when I say daily contact, I mean they carry on conversations, not just her asking for fucking money. But I don't expect you to understand that because you're all about the fucking money. Right, Fraud Reporter? That's why you get so damn mad when somebody has info other than you and they put it out there. That's why you try to discredit them. Right, Fraud Reporter? But that's okay because you remember the whole little Tracy Unfiltered stuff? There's more text messages in there about you, Fraud Reporter, and proof about you, Fraud Reporter. But your MO will be, oh, that's fake, that didn't happen, blah, 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 right? Or if you own up to it, which doesn't happen very often, it's going to be one of two things. You're either going to say, oh, I've already owned up to that, which still don't excuse the shit you did, by the way. Or it's going to be, I was just trying to protect my poor husband, Robbie, which makes no fucking sense because he's in there for murder. The least of his worries is that people know who the fuck he is on the internet. But you drew up all kinds of delulu fucking lies in your head over him, didn't ya? And that was what, a year ago? Anyways, I'm getting off the subject, so let's just go ahead and show you how buttsore Fraud Reporter can be and how she will never admit when she's fucking wrong. Let's just see her reaction when somebody puts it out on her monetized page.
For a fact that Hanini is giving me some money. Hanini is giving Lisa drugs. Because I said to Hanini one time to get Lisa food, and she thought she put me on mute, and he said to Lisa, okay, so she sent me 30, you want the hard now or later? Oh, shit.
Ooh. Now, mind you, she has done everything in this video to sit there and try to discredit me. And I'm going to give you guys the video that I put out, or the live that I put out. But she had the nerve to say all of the stuff I just showed you. So, this is why she's butt sore that she didn't get the info first. We'll recap on that one.
Doggy lover, what happens at the market? Hanini Market is a front for hugs. They give Lisa a fix every day at closing time outside in the back.
So that she doesn't get a bad batch. And they won't let her in the building because she smells like death. She's Skeletor that smells like death.
Like death. That she reeks that bad.
So again, fraud reporter, I ask, where is it I'm giving out misinformation when I put it out 3 months before you did? But then you can have a person on your channel go on your live and say it, and you act all surprised that you had never fucking heard it before. Yeah, I don't expect you to do the right thing and correct your fucking mistake, because your only MO is making excuses.